Hi. Whoa, oh my god, she's a dude. She's not wearing any makeup or anything. It's alright, I'll compensate. I'll put some chapstick on. Beautiful. So, yes, I'm a dude today, but don't worry, I'm not totally entirely a dude. Because you can see here, there's the camera, and a pencil skirt. And like, these cute blue heels. I do love those blue heels. And there's my Xbox down there. Woo! Video games, I'm a nerd, yay! Subtle cross-dressing, because why not? Just do what you like. Hey, it's what it's all about. I thought I'd be my dude self today, so hi. Nice to meet you. I'm actually a dude, sometimes as well as a girl. So today I'm going to be talking about gender fluidity. So basically this video is kind of for anyone who might be questioning, or if you think you might be gender fluid but you don't know, or if you just don't know how to define yourself, or also just for people who are genuinely interested, or if you've got a gender fluid partner, child, relative at all and you want to learn more about it. This is what I'm going to try and do today. So, people assume that gender is a strict biological construct that consists of male and female, but actually, from a non-biological, non-subjective view, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, gendery-wendery stuff. It got away from me, yeah. But, just to let you know, this is my definition of gender fluidity. Yours may be totally different, it's just how I interpret it, because gender is very dynamic. In order to talk about gender fluidity, first we need to talk about gender and what it is. So, picture not so much a stuck male and female, but think more about gender as a spectrum from 1 to 10. Obviously 1 being, let's say, totally 100% male, and 10 being totally 100% female. Now, one thing that you need to remember is that gender is not biological gender. That's, well, it is more how you identify, your gender identity. This is what we're talking about today. Biological sex is kind of stuck. Well, male, female, hermaphrodite, or transgender. Fun fact, there are some cultures in the world that actually believe that there's 5 genders, not 2, like Western society thinks. There's male, there's females who are male, and males who are female, and kind of a spiritual gender, which is like, hey, I'm none of these things. But basically, let's go back to this line. 1's male, 10's female, right? Your gender can fit anywhere along this line. So, let's say, most cisgendered females are usually around an 8. But that's easy enough to understand, isn't it? You can fall anywhere along this line in gender things. You could be sitting on 7.825 if you want, or 2.9873. Basically, it's infinite. There is an infinite amount of genders, which is totally wicked. Like, if you were to look at the entire Earth and put their exact genders into everything, then there would be 6 billion individual genders. It's crazy. It's basically impossible to put everyone in the entire world into 2 checkboxes, basically. So let me talk about gender fluid. The cool thing about gender fluidity is that, in the name itself, it flows. So like, you might be feeling totally kind of masculine one day, but then the next day you might wake up and you feel totally feminine. Or you might be totally in between, you might feel like neither genders. So it's kind of like a big flowy thing. Me personally, I tend to change kind of almost one day to the next, or sometimes weeks to the next, sometimes voluntarily, sometimes it just happens. But overall, with gender fluidity, it's not set in stone. And there's a whole lot of different genders out there, so gender fluid is just one little definition of how I personally define myself, and how many others in the community also define themselves. But gender is huge, like, it's so cool. Like, there's people that are agender, and which basically have no gender. There's bigender, where people identify as 2 genders at the same time. There's androgyne, which is basically where you possess male and female qualities and kind of blend them together in a way, but yet you might still identify as one or the other, I think. And then There's cisgender, which is basically all you normalins out there who just identify as male or female and you like to stick to those roles. And then you got to think about transgender. Transgender basically encompasses the entirety of gender non-conforming people. You look at the queer community, it's LGBT. The T stands for transgender, which is pretty cool. Well, it's technically LGBTQA, which is lesbian, bi, gay, transgender, queer, and asexual. Some people think it's allies, but it's not allies, it's asexual, which is a group that is quite often marginalised because not that many people actually recognise having no sexuality as an actual thing, but I'm going a little off topic here. But above all else, gender is how you interpret it, how you perceive it. The terms and definitions that you have with your gender, they are yours. Okay? Just remember that. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. If it is important to you, if it is your gender, then it is totally valid. And that's me talking away. That's me done for this video. Don't worry, I'll probably be a girl again next time. But you never know, I might pop in as a dude every now and then. Like and subscribe to the videos. If you have any comments or like questions about gender, transgender, anything like that, put them in the comments or send me a message. And yeah, just have an awesome day. See ya.